The plant you see behind me is my aster. It's the beginning of May and it's already way too big. But what's really cool about asters is you can make them 2 and 3 times their size simply by... Like I mentioned earlier, my garden has been just shooting up like crazy. It's the beginning of May. This is actually a baby aster that planted itself along with, actually that's not one, but that's a weed. But this is another aster, but it's getting way too big. It's already about 3.5 feet tall. And what's gonna happen is if I let it go till the end of the season to grow to its full height, it'll just flop over, be a mess, and it'll end up breaking. It'll be really, really sad looking. So what I'm gonna do is come in right here and start chopping it up, because like I said before, if it gets too tall, it's gonna start snapping and breaking on its own. What's cool about asters is that if I chop it, it'll start doing 2 and 3 blooms. Now the question is, where do I cut it? How do I do this the right way? Over on the back side here, let me show you. It's super windy, but over here, I want to show you that. Actually, it's not going to let me show you on the side. Let me change positions. Here we go. Now you can see a little better. I'm going to stop. Watch where I step. See right there? Similar to a zinnia, if you chop it, it'll grow. That's actually like a little shoot or a node that is going to produce more. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4. They're all starting to shoot up already. So I am not too worried about where I start. Now, obviously it's doing a lot higher here and trying to shoot out some babies. But even down here is an opportunity. I'm going to literally start by chopping this in half. You can see the damage or the help I've done so far. This is what I'm going to start out with. I'll pull some of these that are just fallen, but what's beneficial about the aster is you can actually start it to get it to bush out a little bit. If I keep the center part tall and start slowly, just like if you were to layer your hair as you cut it, I can cut a little shorter, and then it'll start bushing out more and creating a more beautiful shrub-like aster instead of just a single plant that's shooting way up high. After a few minutes, I was able to collect a few asters. Like I showed you, I just took the bottom leaves off and I'm going to stick them in water and let them root. They are doing well so far. They are starting to absorb the water, but they haven't developed roots yet. How have my asters been doing after a few days? I just want to show you that, see right where I cut, right there, it's already shooting out another set of leaves and more growth. A lot bigger than anything. For example, let's look down here. That's a lot smaller. So that'll start bushing out. and becoming a little bigger. And I'll keep doing that. Once this one shoots out, I'll cut it right away. That one shoots out, I'll cut it right away. Then these lower ones that I cut, same exact thing. And some more babies came in as well. I can show off my garden a little. My irises started to bloom. And these ones, I had no idea what color they would be. So these are the really light lavender purple, and then the white. And then this one over here actually just bloomed. And this is just a solid purple. And these were given to me as a gift, but these are my absolute favorite, the zebra irises. And I will start spreading these all over my garden. I love having little patches of white show up. So if I can have a whole wall of those, that would make me happy. Oh, and I planted a rose bush. Uh-oh, I guess those roses are done, but more are coming.